the inner architecture of wealth. Financial success is rarely about intelligence alone. It is about emotional regulation, identity, and long-term consistency. Many intelligent people struggle financially because their internal structure is unstable. Wealth requires internal architecture strong enough to hold it. Without that structure, income rises and disappears just as quickly. The foundation of wealth begins with how you define security. If security means constant consumption, you will always feel behind. If security means preparation and liquidity, you think differently. Definitions shape decisions. Decisions shape outcomes. Clarifying what security truly means to you changes your financial direction immediately. Most people chase income before mastering discipline. But discipline determines whether income becomes assets or liabilities. Without discipline, higher income only increases lifestyle expenses. With discipline, even moderate income creates compounding growth. The difference is not earnings. It is behavior. Your nervous system plays a role in financial decisions. When stressed, the brain seeks quick relief. This leads to impulse purchases or reactive investments. Learning to regulate emotional responses protects your money from short-term thinking. Calm decisions outperform urgent ones. Financial maturity means tolerating discomfort, saving instead of spending, investing instead of consuming, studying instead of scrolling. Growth requires temporary discomfort in exchange for long-term stability. Those who avoid discomfort avoid growth. Scarcity thinking whispers that there is never enough. It magnifies risk and minimizes possibility. Abundance thinking acknowledges risk while focusing on skill and creation. It asks, how can I expand my capacity? Instead of what if I lose what little I have? Identity is the invisible ceiling of income. If you subconsciously believe wealthy people are greedy or stressed, you may resist wealth. The mind protects identity. When wealth conflicts with identity, self-sabotage begins. Alignment removes resistance. Changing identity requires repetition. You cannot think differently once and expect transformation. You must repeatedly act in alignment with the identity you are building. Identity shifts through evidence, not affirmations alone. Financial clarity reduces anxiety more than avoidance ever will. Many avoid reviewing their finances because numbers feel intimidating. Yet uncertainty creates more stress than reality. When you measure consistently, fear loses power. Wealth building is less about excitement and more about boredom. Consistency is repetitive, investing monthly, tracking spending weekly, reviewing goals quarterly. There is no glamour in discipline, but there is freedom in it. Comparison destroys financial peace. Social platforms showcase visible luxury without showing debt or risk exposure. Comparing yourself to curated highlights distracts from your own path. Progress is personal. True wealth is alignment between income, time, and values. When money supports your priorities, fulfillment increases. When money contradicts your values, stress multiplies. Long-term thinking separates professionals from impulsive earners. Professionals build systems. Impulsive earners chase trends. Systems survive cycles. Trends fade quickly. Patience compounds. The longer you remain consistent, the stronger the results. Time rewards discipline more than intensity. Emotional neutrality improves investment performance. Excitement during market highs and panic during downturns erode gains. Rational consistency protects capital. Financial literacy builds confidence. Understanding basic principles like diversification, cash flow, and risk management reduces fear-driven decisions. Preparation reduces anxiety. Emergency funds, diversified income streams, and long-term planning create psychological safety. Safety allows strategic thinking. Money magnifies character. If you are disciplined, wealth increases freedom. If you are impulsive, wealth increases chaos. Internal growth must match financial growth. Your daily habits reveal your financial future. Small spending leaks, ignored subscriptions, or unplanned purchases compound over time. Attention creates control. Control creates confidence. Confidence supports bolder, smarter decisions. Confidence is built, not inherited. Resilience is financial power. Economic downturns are inevitable. Emotional collapse during volatility leads to poor decisions. Stability protects assets. Purpose gives money direction. Without purpose, accumulation feels empty. With purpose, wealth becomes meaningful. Mastery requires repetition. Reviewing goals repeatedly strengthens clarity. Clarity strengthens commitment. Commitment sustains discipline during slow periods. Slow periods test patience. Patience determines outcome. Income growth requires skill growth. The marketplace rewards value. Increasing competence increases leverage. Leverage accelerates results. Skills, investments, and networks all create leverage. Leverage multiplies effort. Effort without direction leads to exhaustion. Direction without effort leads to stagnation. Alignment of both creates progress. Financial power is self-control expressed consistently over time. One of the biggest hidden obstacles to wealth is unconscious fear of visibility. As income grows, expectations grow. Some people subconsciously avoid earning more because they fear responsibility, judgment, or pressure. Recognizing this fear allows you to separate growth from anxiety. Financial avoidance is often disguised as busyness. You may work hard yet delay reviewing statements, planning taxes, or analyzing investments. Avoidance keeps you comfortable in the short term but vulnerable in the long term. Awareness transforms avoidance into action. Clarity creates momentum. When you know your net worth, cash flow, and liabilities, you operate from information instead of emotion. Information reduces imagination-driven fear. Precision increases power. Many people associate money with stress because they experienced financial instability early in life. That memory becomes embedded in the nervous system. Even when circumstances improve, the body reacts as if danger remains. Healing this response requires gradual exposure to financial responsibility. Confidence grows through measured exposure. Start with small financial decisions and build upward. Each successful step strengthens internal stability. Stability increases capacity. Capacity determines how much wealth you can comfortably manage. Some people earn well but feel overwhelmed managing it. Expanding capacity involves education, organization, and mindset evolution. Organization is underrated. Clear accounts, categorized expenses, and documented goals reduce mental clutter. Mental clarity supports strategic thinking. Strategic thinking replaces reactive spending. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" you ask, "Does this align with my long-term priorities?" The second question creates higher-level decisions. Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in financial growth. Understanding how emotions influence behavior allows you to interrupt destructive patterns before they escalate. Impulse often disguises itself as opportunity. Urgency pressures you into decisions without reflection. Discipline requires pause. The pause protects capital. Financial peace does not come from earning more alone. It comes from knowing your systems are stable. Stability reduces background anxiety that silently drains focus. When background anxiety decreases, creativity increases. Creativity often leads to higher earning potential. Mental space expands opportunity. High performers treat money as a resource, not a status symbol. Resources are managed. Status is displayed. Management builds wealth. Display consumes it. Delayed gratification strengthens neural pathways associated with long-term thinking. Each disciplined action reinforces future discipline. Your environment influences your standards. If surrounded by impulsive spenders, restraint feels abnormal. If surrounded by strategic thinkers, discipline feels natural. Conversations shape perception. Discussing growth, investing, and opportunity elevates mindset. Discussing fear and limitation reinforces stagnation. The quality of your financial decisions mirrors the quality of your thinking. Clear thinking produces precise action. Overconfidence can be as dangerous as fear. Sustainable wealth requires humility and continuous learning. Learning reduces vulnerability. The more informed you are, the less likely you are to panic during uncertainty. Uncertainty is constant in markets and careers. Flexibility allows adaptation without emotional collapse. Income diversification reduces psychological pressure. When one source fluctuates, others provide stability. Stability improves negotiation power. When you are not desperate, you negotiate from strength. Strength supports boundaries. Boundaries protect both time and money. Time is non-renewable. Spending money to buy time can be strategic when aligned with priorities. Priorities must be defined clearly. Without clarity, spending becomes reactive. Reactive living leads to reactive finances. Proactive planning shifts control inward. Control reduces fear. Reduced fear enhances decision quality. Decision quality determines financial trajectory over decades. Decades, not months, define true wealth. Short-term gains are fragile. Long-term consistency is powerful. Wealth is built in seasons of discipline that often feel ordinary. Extraordinary outcomes are the result of ordinary habits sustained. Self-awareness accelerates progress. Recognizing patterns early prevents compounded mistakes. Compounded mistakes can be as powerful as compounded gains. Attention prevents erosion. Financial growth demands personal growth. As income rises, complexity increases. You must evolve accordingly. Evolution requires discomfort. Comfort maintains current results. Discomfort expands potential. Potential is limited only by internal resistance. Remove resistance, and growth accelerates. Mastering money is mastering internal resistance. Subconscious programming shapes financial behavior more than conscious intention. You may set ambitious goals, yet default to familiar patterns under pressure. The subconscious prefers what feels known, even if it limits growth. Reprogramming requires repetition, emotional awareness, and consistent corrective action. Beliefs formed in childhood often operate silently. Statements like "money changes people" or "rich people are selfish" create internal conflict when you pursue success. Conflict produces hesitation. Resolving these beliefs removes hidden friction between ambition and identity. Elite wealth identity is not arrogance. It is calm certainty. It reflects responsibility, long-term thinking, and emotional regulation. Those who sustain wealth think in decades, not impulses. They optimize for stability before expansion. Expansion without foundation creates fragility. Rapid income growth without structure increases stress. Strong foundations include liquidity, diversified investments, and controlled expenses. Stability supports sustainable ambition. Emotional endurance separates temporary earners from long-term builders. Markets fluctuate. Opportunities disappear. Projects fail. Emotional endurance allows continuation without dramatic reaction. Many people underestimate how boredom tests discipline. When progress feels slow, temptation increases. The urge to chase faster returns intensifies. Patience during slow seasons protects future gains. Your relationship with uncertainty defines your financial ceiling. If uncertainty paralyzes you, growth stalls. If uncertainty motivates preparation, progress continues. Preparation builds quiet confidence. Quiet confidence does not need validation. It is supported by data, planning, and repetition. Repetition wires behavior into identity. When disciplined actions become automatic, willpower is preserved for higher-level decisions. Energy management influences income potential. High-quality focus produces high-value output. Protecting energy is a financial strategy. Sleep, health, and boundaries are financial assets. Burnout reduces earning capacity. Sustainability protects productivity. Negotiation skill increases lifetime earnings significantly. Confidence in negotiation reflects self-worth and preparation. Preparation reduces intimidation. Intimidation fades when competence rises. Competence is built through study and practice, not luck. Luck may create opportunity, but preparation converts it into results. Legacy thinking expands time horizon. Instead of asking what benefits you this year, you ask what benefits you 10 years from now. Perspective transforms priorities. Short-term comfort often conflicts with long-term security. Recognizing this trade-off strengthens discipline. Discipline becomes easier when identity shifts from consumer to builder. Builders allocate resources intentionally. Consumers allocate emotionally. Emotional spending decreases when self-worth increases. When validation is internal, consumption loses urgency. Urgency is often ego-driven. Strategic growth is rarely urgent. It is deliberate. Deliberate action compounds quietly. Quiet compounding is powerful. Power without control creates instability. Control without growth creates stagnation. Balance produces sustainable expansion. Financial independence is psychological before it is numerical. Freedom begins when fear decreases. Fear decreases when knowledge increases. Knowledge increases when curiosity replaces avoidance. Avoidance is costly. Small neglected issues become large problems over time. Attention is protection. Regular review prevents erosion. Erosion is subtle. Fees, Impulse purchases and unplanned commitments accumulate gradually. Gradual discipline counters gradual erosion. Wealth is not built through dramatic breakthroughs alone. It is protected through consistent attention. Attention reflects respect. Respecting money changes how it flows through your life. Flow improves when systems are clear. Clear systems reduce friction. Reduced friction accelerates progress. Progress reinforces belief. Belief strengthens action. Action builds evidence. Evidence solidifies identity. Identity determines capacity. Capacity determines sustainability. Sustainability defines true wealth. True wealth is not fragile. It withstands volatility without emotional collapse. Emotional stability is an asset more valuable than any single investment. When your internal world is stable, your external strategy becomes sharper. Sharp strategy combined with disciplined execution creates lasting financial power. The final layer of financial mastery is integration. Knowledge alone does not create wealth. Action alone does not sustain it. Integration occurs when mindset, structure, and behavior operate in harmony. When your beliefs support your systems and your systems support your goals, progress becomes natural rather than forced. Many people attempt to change behavior without changing identity. They budget temporarily, invest inconsistently, and track spending briefly. But without internal alignment, discipline feels exhausting. When identity evolves, discipline feels logical. It becomes a reflection of who you are, not something you struggle to maintain. Internal alignment reduces friction. Friction is what makes financial growth feel heavy. Doubt, guilt, comparison, and fear create invisible resistance. Eliminating these internal conflicts frees energy for strategic action. Strategic action requires clarity of destination. A vague desire for more money creates scattered effort. A clear financial vision creates focused execution. Specificity strengthens intention. Execution thrives on simplicity. Complex strategies often fail due to inconsistency. Simple systems repeated over time outperform complicated plans abandoned halfway. Repetition is powerful because it reshapes the subconscious. Each consistent financial action reinforces the belief that you are capable and disciplined. Capability builds momentum. Momentum reduces hesitation. Hesitation drains opportunity. When your foundation is strong, you act decisively without recklessness. Decisiveness does not mean speed. It means confidence and preparation. Preparation transforms uncertainty into calculated movement. Calculated movement protects capital while allowing growth. Growth without protection is unstable. Protection without growth is stagnant. Balance between security and expansion defines mature wealth strategy. Immature strategy seeks fast elevation. Mature strategy seeks durable elevation. Durability matters more than visibility. Visible wealth may impress. Durable wealth sustains. Sustainability requires continuous evaluation. Markets evolve. Skills become outdated. Strategy must adapt. Adaptation is not weakness, it is intelligence. Intelligence in finance includes emotional awareness, analytical thinking, and patience. Patience is often the most underestimated advantage. The impatient often transfer wealth to the patient. Emotional reactions create opportunities for disciplined thinkers. Discipline during volatility preserves advantage. Volatility is uncomfortable but inevitable. Those who prepare psychologically navigate it with clarity. Clarity supports long-term trust in your own decisions. Self-trust is essential for financial independence. Independence grows when external noise loses influence. Headlines, trends, and opinions will always compete for attention. Selective focus preserves energy. Energy is a multiplier. Focused energy applied consistently compounds faster than scattered effort applied intensely for short periods. Short bursts of motivation cannot replace structured consistency. Consistency builds reputation, credit, trust, and opportunity. Opportunity often flows toward reliability. Reliability is built through disciplined patterns repeated over years. Years of discipline transform identity permanently. When disciplined behavior becomes automatic, financial stress decreases dramatically. Reduced stress improves creativity. Creativity increases income potential and problem-solving capacity. Problem-solving is a high-income skill. The marketplace rewards those who reduce complexity and deliver solutions. Delivering value consistently strengthens income stability. Stability supports strategic investing. Strategic investing amplifies patience. Patience amplifies compounding. Compounding is not only mathematical, it is behavioral. Small improvements in discipline compound into massive lifestyle change. Lifestyle design is the ultimate expression of wealth. When finances support autonomy, flexibility, and contribution, wealth becomes meaningful. Contribution deepens fulfillment. Money directed toward positive impact strengthens purpose. Purpose strengthens motivation. Motivation guided by purpose is sustainable. Sustainable motivation outlasts temporary excitement. Excitement fades. Structure remains. Structure protects progress during emotional fluctuations. Fluctuations are human. Discipline stabilizes them. Stability builds confidence. Confidence encourages strategic risk. Strategic risk expands capacity. Expanded capacity increases opportunity. Opportunity, when managed wisely, creates generational leverage. Generational leverage reflects long-term thinking beyond personal gain. Long-term thinking transforms money from survival tool into legacy instrument. Legacy thinking encourages ethical strategy. Ethical strategy sustains reputation. Reputation increases access. Access increases opportunity. Opportunity increases responsibility. Responsibility strengthens maturity. Maturity ensures wealth does not control you. When money stops controlling your emotions, you begin controlling its direction. Direction determines destiny. Destiny is shaped by daily decisions repeated without applause. No one celebrates silent discipline in the beginning, but silent discipline builds visible freedom in the end. Freedom is the ultimate dividend of financial mastery. Freedom of time, freedom of choice, freedom from constant anxiety, freedom to design life intentionally. Intentional living reflects intentional earning. Intentional earning reflects intentional thinking. Intentional thinking reflects self-awareness. Self-awareness is where this journey began, and it is where mastery continues. Because wealth is not an event, it is a state of alignment sustained over time. When your internal world is disciplined, calm, strategic, and purposeful, your external results inevitably follow. Money then becomes a reflection, not a pursuit. A tool, not an identity. A resource, not a measure of worth. And when you reach that point, financial power stops being something you chase. It becomes something you embody.